Hi, welcome back. In this section, we'll talk about artificial intelligence and we'll take up a case study. So, moving ahead with artificial intelligence. AI is an intelligence shown by machines which has changed the face of work today. So, we all know that now in all of our work, we are taking the help of artificial intelligence. So now we'll see how in HR these has changed the game of HR functions. It helps to automate repetitive tasks, which in turn saves time and increase productivity and performance. So since most of the repetitive tasks in HR are now done with the help of artificial intelligence, so most of our time is saved. So this in turn will help us to devote our time in taking more important work, decision-making processes, and has increased our productivity and performance also. Next is AI-based solutions help enhance employee experience. So as payroll and compensation are mostly done with the help of AI, not all the part but some of the parts, so their payments and everything are done in a very quick manner. Also with the use of various solutions, they are now able to update their data at any time to their mobiles, and their learning and development has now changed. Anytime they can learn, and they can be customized also, those solutions. So all this have enhanced their experience. Helps reduce biasness while recruiting. So if we talk about recruiting, since most of the functions in the recruitment are done with the help of artificial intelligence, so the chances of biased decisions get reduced. Next is can be used in training and development, screening of application, schedule interviews, onboarding process. So the use of artificial intelligence is now used in almost all the HR processes. So training and development, we have just seen that what happens that the learning is customizable according to the need of the employee. They can learn at any time for 10 minutes and then again for 30 minutes, and there are quizzes. It is mostly fun and involved kind of learning. Screening of application, that is also done by most of the softwares, so at that time lot of biasness get reduced. Okay, interview scheduling and most of the onboarding process are done with the help of the new softwares. AI as virtual assistant. So AI can be used as virtual assistant, which will help us in assisting to find new jobs, helps in providing targeted and automated placements, setting up reminders, scheduling meetings, answering frequently asked questions. So basically all these processes which are mostly used by our PA or personal assistant are now done by virtual assistant, and people are more comfortable dealing with machines now. Helps employee take up new and challenging roles as repetitive tasks are done by machines, because now we are expected to be a decision maker. We have to involve in decisions which will help our business grow, our organization grow. We as an HR are not just expected to do the repetitive kind of task which we were doing earlier. So our time is limited, right? So with the help of these artificial intelligence, these softwares, we will be able to save our time in those processes, and then we have our time to use in the more creative kind of solution. We have to do now more complex solving solutions we have to give. We have to improve our emotional intelligence, and we have to deal with our employees, with our human force with more empathy. So all these our attention is on all those new and more important role as an HR. Help in making better decision by collecting and analyzing past data. Also now our decisions are data based decisions. For that with the help of the new softwares which are in the market, with the help of new technology which is in the market, we are able to collect all the data at one place, analyze it, and depending on the data, we are taking data-driven decisions, which is helping us a lot. Post hiring also, like in onboarding process, by structuring workshop for our employees, and in personalizing their learning and creating employee self-service portals. So all these, artificial intelligence is involved in some or the another way. Some people feel that these technologies, these use of these artificial intelligence is a threat to human job. They are not a threat if we learn to work in collaboration with machines, and we have to keep reskilling ourselves. We have to develop those skills which a machine cannot replace, like empathy, developing your design thinking approach in our decisions, which we will see in the later sections. So all these approaches, all these skills which cannot be replaced by any machine, developing those skills, it is the time that we develop those skills and use those skills with in coordination with machine, so that our performance becomes extraordinary. It becomes not replaceable by any of the machines. Now we'll take up a case study on Great Wolf Lodge. So this is America's best family resort, and it is basically a theme park which is disguised as a hotel. So what were the challenges of this company? Requirement of employees with customer first mindset. So their main requirement was the employees which keep their customers first. So their customers are like God to them. High employee turnover. High employee turnover because now the Gen Z generation, which we call, is always want to switch from one job to another. So because of that, high employee turnover was there. And the new employees which they hire, it's not easy. Like, it takes time for every employee to understand the basic vision and mission of an organization and how to work with them. So every time it's difficult to connect with new employees and then again to train them. Hospitality brands were temporarily closed due to COVID-19. So COVID, we all know that it hit badly to most of the businesses. So one was the badly hit sector was hospitality brands. High recruiting demand, since people were employees were there was huge employee turnover, so recruiting demand was also very high. And the HR was struggling to keep the staff filled. So what they did for that? Automated screening application and scheduling interviews. So they automated some of the HR processes like screening application and scheduling interviews, because the employee was already very less, and in that continuous recruiting, so it was very difficult to cope up with the whole HR processes, because generally a candidate interview take time. So screening those applications, scheduling interviews, so all these tasks which can be done with the help of any kind of artificial intelligence or any kind of machine. So they took the help of those softwares. Conversational AI recruiting assistant 24/7 availability. So now we see it in most of the company. Whenever we try to we visit a website, there is automated communication starts, which is 24/7 available. So they help you start the communication and solve your basic queries. So in this way, whenever you visit any organization, like any site, basically what happens, you immediately feel welcomed. Some person, everyone know now that this is an artificial intelligence, but still we feel welcomed. We feel okay, they are ready to listen at any time. So they also use this kind of recruiting assistant, providing immediate gratification of applicants with the help of AI. So they instantly answered questions and they started getting qualified candidates scheduled for interview within minutes of applying. So this that immediately whatever their queries are, if we are solving, and whatever we are immediately scheduling their interview. So all these all these create an environment for the employees, for the candidates, that they feel immediately welcomed. Continue to collect applicant data, clearly communicate next steps, and engage candidate. So engaging candidate help them feel that they are wanted, and it give them a warm welcome. So we see here that the solutions which this company incorporated was engaging the candidate when they first approach the company, and immediately don't make them feel that keeping them engaged in the whole process, involving them. So all these made the Gen Z the new generation more valued. So what was this result of this? Improvement in the business was seen. Fast, easy, and mobile-first experience made the Gen Z feel welcomed. Employee turnover decreased and retention rate increased. So this is a clear example of AI, which we have just read. The use of artificial intelligence, how beautifully using the new technology we have transformed the game of an organization. So this was all about this case study. Now ending this section again with a beautiful quote. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. By Alvin Toffler. It's a very beautiful line. If you understand it and implement it, then your whole professional life will be changed. Thank you. See you in the next section. Bye-bye.